The ability to control our time is the biggest dividend. Agree? If you agree, put it in the comments. Okay. So hi guys, welcome back to my series where I use BAZI to decode the chapters in Morgan Housel's popular personal finance book, The Psychology of Money. And yes, I got it for 50% off. Yay! So let me just share my screen. First, we're about halfway through the series, and this episode corresponds with chapter 7 of the book, Freedom. Who doesn't like to have freedom? Okay. Now, we've been primarily using Bazi for most of this book, and we will continue to do so. But for this one chapter, a little bit special. We will be deploying some Feng Shui techniques instead. So in this video, we will use Feng Shui to help you identify potential wealth building barriers in your home. Because in order to help us get to a space where we achieve financial freedom, financial liberation, and financial independence, we need to first clear the mindset. Okay. But first, as always, quick intro, 30 seconds, I promise. My name is Pauline Cheng. Nice to meet you. I'm a Bazi and Feng Shui practitioner, and I use this art to empower, not to disempower. Okay. I was formerly in the communications field. Today, I run my own micro one person consultancy outfit. Okay. Do I have freedom yet? Getting there. Okay, so in the course of watching this series, if you find that I'm delivering value and you would like to explore your own chart further, my booking link is in the description. And an important disclaimer: I am not a financial advisor. I'm a Bazi and Feng Shui practitioner, which means that I read energy. I'm not a licensed financial advisor or consultant or anything in that field. So, this content, please take it as either for educational or entertainment purposes. Okay. And of course, I hope you enjoy the content. Sincerely. Okay. Now, chapter 7, freedom. Sincere question coming up. What does freedom look like to you? What does freedom mean to you? Share it with me in the comments. I am very into freedom. Okay. It means that I can be very liberal in my thinking. Okay. It's like I always say, you do you. Okay. So, key excerpts from the book. The highest form of wealth is the ability to wake up every morning and say, can do whatever I want today. Basically, it's like our off days, lah, you know. So people want to become wealthier to make them happier. Happiness, really, in the book, is to quote the book, is a complicated subject because everyone's different. But at the core of it, the ability to do what you want, when you want, with whom you want, for as long as you want, is priceless. It's the highest dividend money pays. Asking myself, do I have freedom? Somewhat, we're like 60% there. So money's greatest intrinsic value is its ability to give you control over your time. So in today's world of non-stop work, the hustle culture call it work-life integration. Okay. There is seemingly no boundaries between our work and our lives because most of us are knowledge workers. We no longer work with our hands, we work with our heads. And when we work with our hands, we can easily down tools and switch off, right? Like, for example, a factory worker, once they leave a factory, they're done, they've clocked out. But today, no thanks to things like this, okay, emails, WhatsApp, social media, we can't get away. Our control over our time has diminished, and as knowledge workers we can't take down our heads. If you do that, you die. Okay. So personal sharing, when I started my career in public relations dinosaur years ago, okay, when I was a public relations executive for a motorsports organization back then, really dinosaurs were still running about in diapers. All I had to do during our events or race day was to write one press release. One. And you're gonna laugh at this, but get this. I write that one press release and I fax it sorry, to the key newspapers on my mailing list. So once that fax goes through, I make a few calls to the editors and say, hey man, bro, the story's in. Okay. That was in the 90s and early 2000s. Yes, I'm that old. And then emails happen along with digital imaging. And that brought the ability to customize. Now, just to remind you, my previous job was head of communications for a motorsports organization. In fact, what do you think? Shall we plug it? Yes, let's plug it. It's called the FIM Asia Road Racing Championship. This is an open championship for all races in Asia, which is the biggest motorcycle market in the world. So, for those of you who don't know, it's a little bit like MotoGP. Actually, it's closer to the World Superbikes because this series, the Asia Road Racing Championship, runs on motorcycles that are available on the road to normal consumers. In fact, for this one video, I'm just going to link their YouTube so you can check it out. Check out my favorite category. The underbone racing is super exciting and it's very unique to Southeast Asia. So back to my story. Okay, then emails and digital imaging happened, and with that came requests for customized stories for the individual countries. So, for example, Malaysian media wants the Malaysian angle, Indonesian media wants to focus on their riders, Thai media wanted so on and so forth. So we went from writing one story to multiple. And then social media happened. And it was like Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, blah, 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 blah. By the time I retired, I had gone from one person writing press releases happily to running a team of 4 to 5 content creators just to fill the demand. And the days got longer and longer and longer, right? My story is not unique. It's only different because of how niche my job was. Many people, especially younger Gen X and older millennials, can attest to this. And therefore, more and more people are looking for ways to break free. True, money doesn't buy happiness, but it gives us control and autonomy. This is again from the book. A small amount of wealth means we have the ability to take a few days off when we're sick. A bit more wealth means waiting for a good job opportunity to come around rather than being forced to take the first one that you find. Okay, so how are we going to do this? First, of course, as always, plot your BAZI chart and find your life gua. All online parcel plotters will give you this piece of information. If you use the free parcel plotter provided by the JY Mastery Academy, you'll find the information right on top. Okay, so like in this example where I've circled the live gua is south. Disclaimer again, terminologies and parcel charts in this free sharing are copyrighted materials belonging to Dato Joya and the JY Mastery Academy. You want to learn more about what they're teaching, it's go visit joyup.com. Okay, so and the link is in the video description. Registration is required, FYI. So now that we've noted that this person's life goal is south, which means that in any home, the south sector will also represent the person. So for example, if I am this child, okay, I'm a Li Gua person, south. Then in my home, the south sector belongs to me. It's my identity palace. Okay, in the Bazi chart, it's also called your full way or stability direction. We can also call it the identity palace. Now, having noted this piece of information, next you use a compass app on your phone, set it to magnetic north, right? And stand in the middle of your house like this guy. Okay. And what you do is you turn around looking for your sector. Again, in this example, we are looking for south. All right. And let's say, for example, in this example, south is here where the balcony and the living room is. Okay. Okay. So and we want to check, are there any negative forms externally? Pylons, dead trees, road curves, road clash. Now, before you panic, I know we cannot do anything about external negative forms, but awareness of the impact of these negative forms can be your first step. Meaning, I know that I have this issue, so I'm going to do something by action to remedy. All right. So let's say this is an example. This is the south where the balcony and the living room is obviously This is obviously an apartment. Okay. Balconies are very important in apartments because the front door in an apartment, at best, you have a neutral external feature because at best you're facing a wall. Okay, you'll be lucky if you're not facing a staircase going down or another door, stuff like that. So in an apartment, the balcony is considered as the secondary chi mouth, which is somewhere else where I can pull in energy into the home. Okay, so if this area is south and this guy finds that there's a big old pylon outside, okay, or electrical poles, could be the edge of another building, all right, this type of stuff. The likely effect that it will cause to this our friend here would be a procrastination, a lack of action taking. Okay, so the landforms tells us the story. That's what it's doing, right? So similarly, and this is more common, we'll also look at the internal forms. Are there any negative internal forms? Clutter, mess, a whole lot of boxes for some strange reason crowding around the living area. Maybe they have young kids and there are lots of toys thrown everywhere and stuff like that. So, clutter, anything that causes a blockage or stagnation of chi. Internal negative forms we can easily do something about. It's called Marie Kondo your identity sector. Okay, you hold it. Does it bring me joy? Yes. Okay, keep. Will it bring me joy? No, throw away. Okay, Marie Kondo it. Okay, so true story. One of my clients came to me with a problem. Mom is a bit of a hoarder. Not my client, her mom. Okay, refuses to let go of anything. House is getting hoarded. Now we all know that we can't force a hoarder to throw things away. The hoard will come back 100% with ferocity. So I told my client, don't throw nothing yet. Just move things around so that her mom's identity sector is cleared up. Okay, tidy up the area. So we're not throwing things away. We were just putting it elsewhere temporarily, and open the windows in that sector, put a fan in that sector, leave the fan on for a couple of days, right? Let the fresh air come in, move. Basically, all what we're doing is we move the air. So a week later, mom walks into the room and says, "Hmm, daughter, you know what? I guess we don't really need all this stuff." Okay. Two dump trucks left the house. That was what the daughter did. The moment mom said that, she booked the dump truck. Two dump trucks left the house, and the house is less hoarded now. And from the last communications I had with my client, she says that mom seems to be changing for the better, to the point that her brother uh, was amazed, right? So, clutter in our identity sector is clutter in our head. And this clutter in our heads could be one of the wealth barriers standing in the way of our financial freedom. But it can't just be clutter and equals clutter in our heads and that's it, right? So let's get on to the next slide where we decode the actual issue. Okay. So we're going to drill down to the individual life was. By now, I hope you have plotted your chart and found out what is your direction. Okay? So if your identity sector is in the north, your job after watching this video is to find north in your sector and go clear it out. Blockages in the north creates a fear of taking risk. Every time you need to take a calculated risk, your imagination goes bonkers and you find yourself assailed by so many emotions that you cannot see clearly what you're doing. When we can't see our way out of a bind, it creates fear. Okay. So next, if your identity palace is in the southwest, okay. This means that you are either Qua 2 or Qua 5 men. Okay. So any negative forms inside or outside this area causes a negative relationship with money. Somehow, somewhere in the past, you may have inculcated yourself with a cynical or negative mindset or self-limiting beliefs about money. Example, money is dirty. Example, all rich people are evil. Okay, when we think that way subconsciously, mm, it's very hard to attract abundance because you 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 you're already pushing it away when you think that it is dirty, when you think that it is that rich people are evil. So uh with this, we need to clear up the area again, and maybe talk to a therapy or a coach, someone who can help you to retrain the mind with cognitive behavioral therapy. Okay, now if we're going to, let's move on. Sorry, east. Okay, which means you're qua three. Wealth barriers here could come in the form of lack of long-term financial planning. There's no comprehensive financial planning, just getting by, living day to day. The action taking is a little bit erratic when the east, when your identity palace is in the east and is cluttered up, right? Action taking is erratic and there's no consistency. Okay, now southeast. Okay, this one is the easiest. Southeast means you're guafo. Okay, negative forms here causes a lack of financial education, not enough knowledge. Like I said, this one is easy. Clean up the area, clean up the area, and then go and learn lah. Okay, what's the problem, right? So next, okay, northwest. Okay, which means you're qua six. Okay. Clutter here causes problems related to obligations, financial obligations. You experience a heavy burden with money. Maybe took on too much debt. Maybe you previously, out of the kindness of your heart, acted as a guarantor for other people and you find yourself maybe still financially supporting your grown children. Basically, took on too much. Remedy for this, clean up the area and go restructure your debts. Okay. Now, West, if your identity sector is in the West, which means you are class 7, negative forms here causes a lack of financial discipline. Basically, very good at spending money. Okay, don't know how to save or invest or budget. Just basically going with the flow all the time. You know, these days we all have so many things that the things end up owning us, right? So some of the Gen Zs and Generation Alphas are now championing frugal living, minimalist living, right? Good for you. Okay, so if your identity sector is in the northeast, which means that you are either Qua 8 or a Qua 5 woman, right? This one is quite easy to fix. Clutter here causes a lack of income diversification, over dependence on a single source of income. So, for some strange reason, you think that there's only one way to earn money. Other ways cannot. Okay, so people can be strange, really. Okay, so solution: clean up this area and go explore. Put on your thinking cap, get creative. Okay, and finally, if your identity sector is in the south, means um which means that you are quanine, as per the example earlier. Clutter here results in procrastination, lack of action caused by an overwhelming need for control. Okay, again, this one is an easy fix. Clean up the area, sit your ass down, create a plan of action, and then follow through. Okay, give yourself a deadline to follow through. Better yet, reward yourself when you follow through. When we reward ourselves for positive behavior, it creates a new feedback loop in the brain. That's actually how we train our brains. And speaking of feedback loop, you know where I'm going with this. If you've enjoyed this sharing and found value, do me a solid, help me like and share this video so that it reaches more people. That would be great. Okay. So let's wrap things up. Okay. Feng Shui is not a magic pill. I need you to know that. But what Feng Shui does is it supports an activity. So in this case, clearing up our identity palaces can effectively clear out our minds like a refreshing breeze sweeping away the old cobwebs. Nice. But after the cleanup, for sure, there is a need to take corresponding action. If you clean up but don't do anything, then might as well don't clean up. Okay, so all the barriers I've described in the earlier slide are not unfixable, right? Like, let's take an example. If it's a poor mindset about money or a negative relationship with money is the problem, then after clearing up the Southwest, work with a financial coach to learn new ways of thinking, right? So that's it for chapter 7. For chapter 8 and 9, we are going back to BAZI. That will be in the next video. I hope you're looking forward to it, right? Meanwhile, if you're not ready for a BAZI reading, that's cool. But if you still want to stay in touch and be in the know of latest updates, latest posts, latest videos, do join me on my newly created Telegram channel. You can either scan this QR right here, okay, or the link is in the video description. Apart from updates on latest posts, apart from all these other updates, basically, for a start, I would also be using the Telegram channel to share on some date selection as good dates for action taking. Okay, so until I see you guys in the next video, till I see you guys in the next video, have a great day ahead. Okay, bye, guys.